What's up everyone? I'm recording this video on Sunday, August 29th, 2021, and it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 Celsius, and the time is 2:17 in the afternoon. In this video, I'm going to be walking through part of Central Park. This is the 5th largest park in New York City and the largest in Manhattan. Right now we're looking at the Central Park Pond, and I'll be going down there shortly. Right now I'm not in Central Park, but on Central Park South. This is the area of 59th Street between 5th Avenue and 8th Avenue. And this over here is the Plaza Hotel, famous French Renaissance style building that's been featured in a lot of movies and had a lot of famous guests. But I am walking towards 5th Avenue right now. And I'll be walking through Central Park, hitting some famous sites in the park, such as the Central Park Pond, as I stated, the Gapstow Bridge, the Wollman Rink, and also the Central Park Mall and the Bow Bridge. Right here is Grand Army Plaza. Grand Army Plaza is kind of like a extension of 5th Avenue, right where Central Park has its southeastern corner. You can see there the Bethesda Fountain, where many people are gathered. Here we have a halal food cart. Over there in the northern section of Grand Army Plaza, we have a golden statue of William Sherman. You can get various different types of artwork here. $5, 2 for $5. Also juices. I think it should be a little bit busy today in Central Park just because it's a weekend. But here's one of the entrances to Central Park. Take a look at this ornate design of this lamppost. Many people walk right by it and don't even recognize it. The Lombard lamp. Here you can rent bicycles. Oh wow, I think that's a heron there, perched on the pond bed, or the pond side. Let me see if I can climb over this rock here. I don't know if you could see it. But very peaceful here to observe this pond. It's very surreal to come over here because you would never expect a giant park in the middle of Manhattan. In fact, this park almost didn't come to be. It's all man-made. It was Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux who put the ideas for this park together in their Greensward plan, because the city realized as it expanded northward that there needed to be a place for people to relax in Manhattan. And Central Park was a prime candidate for this giant recreation area, public space, to be built. This is also the most filmed location in New York City, Central Park. Countless movies have been shot here. Well, here's an even better view. Someone's even fishing here, and it's gathering the attention of the turtles. Fun fact, these turtles are not native to Central Park. They were introduced as people's pets when they got too large. They dumped them into the pond here at Central Park, and they multiplied. I think they're also looking at the turtles. It's funny, the turtles are attracted to the fish bait. Definitely not the cleanest body of water though. Nice to see people out here relaxing. Central Park spans many streets, starting from 59th Street at its southern end and going all the way up to 110th Street at the northern end. And this is the most visited urban park in the United States, with about 42 million visitors annually as of 2016. It's about 843 acres large. So huge area, especially for Manhattan. Also, there's something happening here. Kind of looks like something for a celebration or something. Oh, pop the champagne. Maybe it's wedding related. Seeing and hearing buskers around Central Park is also very common. Does look like a champagne station there. Over here you can clearly see the towering skyline of the skyscrapers, especially the super talls on 57th Street, Billionaires Row. But we'll see more of that as I continue along the park. It's a very gorgeous day in the park, despite it being a little bit overcast. There sure is a lot of wildlife here on the pond today. The pigeons here can be quite aggressive, so just take note of it before attempting to feed them. But then again, people aren't supposed to feed the wildlife in the first place. Wow, this is a gorgeous view here. We've got ducks, pigeons,
It's not easy.
And Canada geese there, relaxing in the water. And these pigeons are not shy at all. Look at this. Look how close this pigeon is to my right foot.
That was the only camera you had.
Coming into Central Park is always a nice relaxation for many New Yorkers. It's also a very popular spot for bird watching. This tree has its branches right into the Central Park pond. Let's see if I can get closer to the geese there. That might be kind of cool. Wow, I didn't realize the water here is so shallow. Let's continue on this walk through Central Park. Over to my right is a loop trail which goes all the way around Central Park. It's about 6 miles long. It's popular for people to go there to exercise. Now over here is the Gapstow Bridge below. Very popular spot for people to come and take pictures and also see a skyline view like this in the background. Oh, someone dropped something.
You got your AirPods and you look at this.
It's a really cute Pomeranian.
so many of us have had those, so it's like just.
Now onward to the Wollman Rink. Small dogs are really popular in New York City. Sounds like there's a busker playing some music over to my right. Over to my left is the Hallett Nature Sanctuary. You can go in there and you can find many different species of birds, squirrels, and other kinds of wildlife. Another fairly large green lawn for people to come out and relax.
Follow. He's not wrong. I feel like I'll agree about that because that was a knife to my heart. Like even like. I mean, no, I like it needed it. No one was gonna say it.
Here's the Wollman Rink. In the wintertime, this turns into an ice skating rink where people play hockey and do other ice-related sports. Sometimes it's also an amusement park. But right now it's neither, just an empty rink with nothing there.
Oh, Neil, these are nice.
Can I get one?
Now I'll make my way over to the Central Park Mall, which is probably the most famous location in Central Park, with the Bethesda Terrace and Bethesda Fountain. Here's a super clear shot of the New York City skyline. Here we have the Chess and Checkers house. And I have seen them rent out chess and checker game sets to people. There are also outdoor tables where you can bring your own chess and checker pieces to play games. This area over to my right is under renovation. It's the Central Park Dairy. Looks like it should be completed soon though. Anticipated completion September 2021. So that's good. Bless you. Another look at the Chess and Checkers house. We're going underneath the Playmates Arch right now. These buskers are playing in front of the Central Park Carousel. Not open right now. Hopefully their rendition of the Beatles gets them a lot of attention. This over to my left is one of Central Park's largest lawns, the Sheep Meadow. On a sunny weekend day, this area can be very full. I've made several videos of the Sheep Meadow. And it's called Sheep Meadow because at one time there were a lot of sheep grazing here. Actually, let me go this way. So we can go to pretty much the start of the Central Park Mall. Calvert Vaux and Frederick Law Olmsted wanted the mall to be the centerpiece of Central Park and to be the most distinguishable part. All right, here we are, the beginning of the Central Park Mall. This over here is a statue of Christopher Columbus. It looks very busy here today.
Who's Emily living with?
This over here to my left is the newest addition to the Central Park Mall, the Women's Rights Pioneer statue. Got some buskers, great drum beat.
Because I have way more people to see.
Very popular place for artists to come by and promote their wares. You can also get your own drawing done. I think the prices here are pretty reasonable for what you get. Even vintage photos.
No, because when it opened,
This is pretty cool. The kids really have a blast with all the bubbles. Wow, that was almost a bubble. Over to my right, we have the Central Park Bandshell. There's a lot of special activities and events which happen here. So we are approaching the Bethesda Terrace and Bethesda Fountain. There's two levels where you can go, the upper level and the lower. Both of them do have their strong points, so I advise you to visit both. But let's go on the lower level first. I usually go on the upper and then go towards the lower. It's a very talented singer inside the terrace. The arcade at Bethesda Terrace is really amazing. So much architecture underneath. Here's the other side. Before I go to the fountain, let's go upstairs. And I'll show you the overlook. This is 72nd Street. You can see that they named this portion of 72nd Street as Olmsted and Vaux Way. This is the only east-west street for pedestrians and cyclists in the entire park. It's a great spot here to take pictures. I think someone's even getting wedding pictures taken down there.
Pocket. You got the two?
Yeah,
Or one?
pocket two.
Nice.
Yeah. Definitely a popular spot for wedding photography. This area is so popular today. There's a lot going on. Wow, those are typewriters. People are typing their letters out. That's cool. Typewriters are where accuracy really counts, because if you make a mistake, it's very hard to correct. And here we have the Central Park Lake. This is the most popular body of water in Central Park. Here you can actually rent rowboats and go rowing all along here. Unfortunately, it's not always the cleanest. It's very green at times just due to the algae blooms.
You can't fit that many people. It's probably like 100. This is, I don't even know, because we weren't over there. Like, we were just all in the left where the white windows are. Like, that, further back in there.
Well, I'm going to make my way over to the Bow Bridge now, which is the entrance to the Ramble. Someone's getting a photo shoot done down there.
And some animals.
Maybe
The popular Bow Bridge. Definitely one of the most iconic structures in Central Park, even to take pictures. Bumper cars. That's pretty funny. I've seen many stunts over here with the wedding proposals. People will hold up a sign right above the bridge saying, "Will you marry me?"
Can we go?
It's really hard to not photobomb someone's picture here. All right, everyone. I think I'll end my video here of Central Park. There is a lot more to this park than what I've showed you today. But if you enjoyed this video of Central Park all the way from Central Park South all the way up to the Bow Bridge, then be sure to smash the like button for me. Subscribe for some more videos like these. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.